The Bengals have a lot of flexibility, but they are going nowhere. They are not getting back to the Super Bowl. They are not having Joe Burrow become one of these superstars of the league if this O-line doesn't get fixed. I'm a Colts fan, so I unfortunately saw it firsthand, and yesterday especially served as a cold reminder of how reminiscent Andrew Luck's rise and fall were right now with Joe Burrow. Because they're kind of similar, where Joe Burrow missed an entire year because he tore his ACL, in fact, because he was getting hit so much last year. Same thing, Andrew Luck was so worn down later on in his career that he missed an entire year. But both these quarterbacks came into the Colts. I don't say were downtrodden because they had one bad year because Peyton Manning got hurt and then they just totally rebuilt it and tore it down. But obviously, as we know, the Bengals were a downtrodden organization for a while. But both these young quarterbacks, Luck when he came in 2012 and Burrow when he came in 2020, uplifted this team, uplifted this organization almost single-handedly. Like Andrew Luck turned the Colts around when they were 2-14 in 2011 to an 11-5 in playoff team in 2012. Burrow, in a 2-year turnaround, his first fully healthy year in the NFL, took the Bengals to the Super Bowl. So both these guys right away were able to single-handedly carry their team to the postseason and be a big reason why these teams have had success. But Luck, again, took so many big hits, was sacked so many times, continued to get beat up. Even though he's built like a linebacker, he's bigger than Joe Burrow. He's stronger than Joe Burrow. But after a while, all these hits continue to add up. And when you see Joe Burrow get hit 11 times yesterday, when you see sorry about that. When you see Joe Burrow get sacked 7 times, when you see Joe Burrow on the ground grabbing his knee after one of these sacks, thinking, oh my God, this guy just got hurt again. The O-line's going to, he's not going to be able to finish the game. That was a scary moment if you were a Bengals fan. And thankfully for Joe, he was able to get up and finish the game. But you see him now in the postseason get sacked 19 times. You see him be the most sacked quarterback in the NFL 51 times, despite playing one less game than everyone else. You really got to have this serve as a wake-up call and realize we are only going as far as our offensive line takes us. Yes, we have a great wide receiver core. We have a great quarterback. We have a good running back. We are only, though, going as far as our offensive line takes us. So if you are Duke Tobin, the GM, if you are Zach Taylor, the head coach, I would spend, no hyperbole here, every draft pick I have on an offensive lineman, spend every single free agent dollar I have on an offensive lineman. And if there's a trade to be made, if there's a solid offensive lineman out there that's disgruntled or wants a trade or the team is ready to move on from, you better be on the phone and calling because you need 5 guys. Any 5 guys right now that are different than the 5 you have on your roster right now to give Joe Burrow a chance to be upright. If he's upright, if he has time to throw, the Bengals will be back in this game, and I do think they will win a Super Bowl. I'm a believer in Burrow. I'm a believer in how this team is built so far, and this is a team, again, that'll only go as far as their offensive line takes them. If they can block, if they can give Joe Burrow even a second more of time than he had on Sunday, moving forward, this team is going to be back in the Super Bowl, and they're going to have consistent success for years to come. If not, if they can never figure out this offensive line, and if it's constantly a rotating door of bad linemen and poor pass blocking, Joe Burrow is going to become Andrew Luck 2.0. He's going to be a great quarterback that was never able to get, that to the promised land of winning a Super Bowl and never really able to have the career that we expected him to have because he's constantly getting beat up, constantly getting hit, and those hits over time take their toll to the point where one hit, one injury could be the end. You gotta. If you are any and everyone in that Bengals organization, find 5 guys that could keep Burrow upright. That is the goal. That is the motivation. No other excuses. That has to be the number one target for the Bengals. So, yes, I'm a believer in Cincinnati. I'm a believer they can be back in this game. Even though the AFC is loaded with young quarterback talent, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be, I think we'll see a lot of parity going forward. It's not going to be easy for a team like the Chiefs to get back on a routine, regular basis. But with that said, if they are able to fix this O-line, I'm a believer this team is going to win a Super Bowl. If they don't, if they're never able to figure it out, forget even for lack of trying, just for a lack of success, they're in big trouble.